Whoever ends up as Madison's new police chief will have a new board watching them closely. One of the changes coming out of the report that Naomi just mentioned.
The Civilian Oversight Board chose its leadership last night. Jamie Perez spoke with them to see what's most important about their new duties.
Well, in a majority vote, 2 women of color were asked to fill the roles of both chair and vice chair. And both of them say that they know this is a huge responsibility, but they're hoping that they can help fulfill the goal of holding police more accountable. For Keetra Burnette.
And I consider it an honor to be considered for this position.
Chairperson of the city's first Police Civilian Oversight Board seems natural.
When I was first nominated, I wasn't sure if should be overjoyed or really afraid, because I know that this is some really serious work.
Burnette currently works at the United Way of Dane County, helping that organization bridge the gap between law enforcement and communities of color. She's also previously worked as the president for the Madison Network of Black Professionals, the Urban League, and Dane County Restorative Court. Assisting Burnette in her new role is Vice Chair Shadayra Kilfoy-Flores.
It's going to take, a lot of listening. I think that's what's really going to be really important is listening to what the community needs.
She said her involvement with communities of color, as well as her leadership role with Madison's community response team, have prepared her for what's to come with this board.
It's not as much of being, in opposition to the police as accountability. And I think that is really where the starting point has to be for there to be trust reestablished.
Now, the board is advisory only, studying police issues and offering recommendations on what outcomes should be. But the new leaders have some natural connections they believe will help.
I have personal and professional relationships with quite a few chiefs of police as well as sheriffs in our community. We sit down and have meetings every month with the goal of building trust between law enforcement and different communities of color.
I hope that this continues to be a way in which to empower people, particularly people who have experienced brutality and people who are looking for accountability.
Now, they know that all eyes will be on them to see how effective this board is, but they're hoping that this can be a model of how the community can do this right. For News 3 Now, I'm Jamie Perez.
Well, the next phase here will be defining their respective roles and selecting an independent police monitor. The board will meet quarterly.